During the Brazilian Grand Prix, the vehicles driven by Lewis Hamilton and George Russell will have a slightly altered appearance. After the failure of cryptocurrency exchange FTX this week, the Mercedes-AMG Petronas F1 team decided to remove the company's logo from their racing uniforms. The Mercedes-Benz Formula One team, now in third place in the constructors' standings, made the news on Friday, just days before the Grand Prix on Sunday, stating that they had terminated their agreement with FTX and removed the logo from its cars. Welcome to our YouTube channel, and in today's episode we'll be talking about how Mercedes suspended the FTX sponsorship deal. But before we forge ahead, make sure you like, subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you can experience our future content.
Here comes Sebastian Vettel! Through goes Hamilton! Max Verstappen wins a Formula One Grand Prix!
So this was how it started. The operative word here is was, as FTX is no longer among the top cryptocurrency exchanges in the world. The company, which had a valuation of over $30 billion a few weeks ago, went bankrupt after it could not make payments to its customers. In a nutshell, they did not have sufficient funds to allow customers to withdraw their money. The fact that the corporation continued to declare that they were 100% liquid as recently as Thursday, tweeting that every user could fully withdraw their money, makes this situation particularly frustrating for a significant number of customers. One day later, bankrupt. Furthermore, Mercedes F1 is not the only team or athlete to be negatively impacted by the demise of FTX. Tom Brady had a significant financial stake in the company. Giselle and TB12 even made an appearance in a commercial for FTX together. Such a tragic event, would you agree? In addition to Steve Curry, Naomi Osaka and Shohei Ohtani, several other athletes were connected with the organization. Even the Miami Heat play their home games in the FTX arena, which the cryptocurrency corporation has agreed to rename after paying $135 million for it in 2021. There is a good chance that they will breach that agreement. Sam Bankman-Fried, the CEO of FTX, tendered his resignation on Friday, the same day the business submitted its Chapter 11 bankruptcy petition. A significant amount of money was lost by a large number of people, including some of the most famous celebrities. The Mercedes racing car will look somewhat different when it competes in the Brazilian Grand Prix on Sunday at the Interlagos track in Sao Paulo. The race is part of the Formula One season. On Friday, Mercedes-AMG Petronas, a Formula One racing team, stated that it had terminated its sponsorship arrangement with FTX, a cryptocurrency exchange. This week, FTX filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, claiming that the team has announced that the FTX logo will be removed from the cars that the team uses. The failure of FTX will have a negative impact on many well-known athletes, including 7-time Formula One champion Lewis Hamilton, who currently competes for Mercedes-AMG Petronas. Hamilton is just one of many famous athletes who will be negatively affected. FTX is reportedly linked with several professional athletes, including Tom Brady of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Stephen Curry of the Golden State Warriors, Shohei Ohtani of the Los Angeles Angels, and Naomi Osaka of the tennis world. The Miami Heat of the NBA has renamed their home court FTX Arena for the upcoming season. However, it is still being determined whether or not this partnership will continue beyond this year. Despite boasting earlier this week that it was 100% liquid and having been valued at $30 billion just a few short years ago, FTX filed for bankruptcy because the company could not pay its customers and was insolvent. Although it was reported on Thursday by Jonathan Noble of Motorsport.com that Mercedes-AMG Petronas intended to utilize the FTX logo decals for this weekend's race, the team has finally decided to remove them. Quickly, before we move on, have you subscribed yet? If not, what's holding you back? Do that right now. Subscribe and turn on post notifications so you get to take the first seat on our future content. I bet you want that. On Sunday, neither Lewis Hamilton nor his teammate George Russell will have any FTX branding displayed on their race cars as they compete in the Brazilian Grand Prix. It is always an inconvenience when a team loses a sponsor, but a squad as large as Mercedes is likely to have already collected on the sponsorship by this point. However, even if this is not the case, the German team is financially strong enough to absorb the loss of a single sponsor quickly. This is because the German team has a history of success. Because of the budget cap, Formula One has become more profitable, enabling teams like Mercedes to reduce their expenses compared to previous campaigns significantly. The vast network of collaborators that Mercedes has established should ensure that this transition results in the minimal disturbance. However, the news raises a question of how long cryptocurrency sponsors will continue to participate in Formula One. To give you an idea, Haas just recently announced their own arrangement with an NFT company, which means that almost every F1 team now has sponsorships from an NFT or cryptocurrency company. What's more about that? Although this is certainly exciting news, the American team recently came under fire for its decision to partner with MoneyGram as its NFT sponsor. MoneyGram will sponsor Haas' F1 team for the 2023 season, and while this is definitely exciting news, the team has also recently come under fire for this decision. Most Formula One fans are aware of Haas' difficulties because it is one of the league's financially struggling teams. Nonetheless, this does not mitigate the criticism that the team's new NFT collaboration has received. Several Formula One teams have partnered with companies that deal in cryptocurrencies or NFTs, since these companies have offered enormous sums of money to enter the sport. After a significant amount of time without one, Haas was able to locate an NFT partner in OpenSea. The tremendous volatility of the NFT market has been seen in recent months, with sales having significantly decreased since the beginning of 2022. In large part, the public's negative image of NFTs can be attributed to the concern that fans have for the environment. Well, last but not least, the fact that FTX is about to go out of business illustrates how volatile the cryptocurrency market has been. As a result, the future of cryptocurrency sponsors in Formula One is uncertain. Despite this, teams are still willing to take risks to secure their financial stability, which is an essential component of any Formula One operation. Even if the NFT industry collapses, it will be some time before teams quit conducting business with crypto companies. As long as sponsorship payments are prepared in advance, it does not appear that the volatility of cryptocurrencies affects the Formula One environment. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and activate notifications so that you get all of our new content. Let us know what you think about everything you might know about this episode in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in and see you soon.